Okay, so this call is for you, William, Raquel, and Carlos, right?
Yeah, bro.
Okay. So good night, everyone. I will just put now my. Okay. I will do the call without the headphones. But okay, you can hear me well, right? Okay, amazing. So the calls of network vision, all you guys need to understand, it will be a lot of times that the information will be about repetition. Because if you aren't on the rank you want to be, you need to repeat the information until you get to that rank or get to that level. If it makes sense, okay. So a lot of times the people say like, oh, that speaker in that network vision will talk about the same thing again, but you will hear the same thing until you get to the rank you need. Because if you don't want to hear the same information a lot of times, that is just because you don't want it bad enough. So maybe some things I will say on this call after now, it will be some things you probably had here in the past. But understand that every person has a different vision, and every time you imagine you read a book now, and after a month you read the same book, but the book you will saw some things different. It's not because the book is different, it's because the person who is reading the book, it's a different person. So in every call, it doesn't matter if some informations are repetitive. What matters is that you are a different person. So I don't know all of the ranks of you. I know William is Platinum 600, Amza 2, Raquel works with Amza, so it's the same account, right? No? Okay.
Is the Platinum 150?
Okay, but all of you are 150 to 600.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so what you need to focus now, it's first of all, you need to focus on the people on your team that you can work with. Who are the runners in your team? Who are the people who have the flame in your team? Give me just 1 second. Okay, sorry, let's keep going. So you need to find, if you are a Platinum 150, you need to find like 1 or 3 people who are committed in your organization, because you need to be the example of being always a recruiter and not just a builder. A builder empowers people, leads people, and makes people hit ranks, smash ranks. But a recruiter leads by example and shows that he's not telling the team to get new clients, he is also getting new clients. So you need to have a little bit of both, because one builds depth, the other builds security. You need to build depth in your organization and have lateralization. Lateral. A lot of unilevel people in your tree. Okay, we call it here in Portugal. It's like a medicine. It calls lateral. You need lateral in your business. You need to take lateral. Okay, so in your situation, Platinum 600, Platinum 150, you need to write this word. Rita, RITA. Recruiting is the answer. I learned this from Alex Morton, and for the most of the problems in your business, Rita is the answer. Why? Because imagine you are a brand new Platinum 600 and you find that you don't have leaders. You are just the only motherfucker that want to do this, and you notice that you are completely alone, and the people on your team, most of them are like tourists. They came to the business, they want to see how the town is, they want to taste the food, they want to buy some clothes, but after that they go to their country. But you need to recruit more people until you have a resident. A resident is someone who came to the country, enjoyed like the views, the city, like the people, buys a house, gets a job and stays. Until you have residents on your business, you cannot stop recruiting. You cannot stop getting new clients, because the vision is, I want to be the king maker, the king creator, and not the king myself or the queen. Okay? You need to have the vision, I want to have people in my organization that know the same or more as I do. if that makes sense. Because it doesn't matter what you know, it matters what your team knows. I guarantee you. What matters most is what your team knows. Doesn't matter if William or Raquel are great speakers if your team don't have any speakers or don't have anyone who wants to become a speaker, first of all. So you need to get those leaders. But a little detail, because in this business, it's all about details. You won't attract anyone who you aren't. If you want to attract leaders, first of all, become the best leader you can become. Okay? Second, you can't duplicate what you want, you duplicate what you are. It's the same thing for two different concepts. You cannot attract people who aren't in your vibration. So if you are in a low vibration, you never will attract leaders. If you don't know the product, if you aren't the product of the product, you won't duplicate well to your team. You don't duplicate what you want, you duplicate what you are as a person, as a leader, as a human being. Understand this network thing, this trading thing is all about a game of elevation. How much you can elevate yourself as a spiritual being, as a human being. Because once you elevate, your mind expands. And once the mind gets an expansion, it never can contract again. Your eyes will see the world differently. Your actions will start being different. And that things will get a consequence, massive success. Okay? So you are in platinum 600, platinum 150. You need to understand that you need to become more. You need to focus on personal development, because with personal development, you'll raise your vibration. And when you raise your vibration, you'll attract more people. Understand, the people, I'm talking for all of you, won't join the business because you show fancy things, you show bling bling on the stories. It won't happen. If the people will join you for that, they will left you for that. People who join for money leave the business for money. You want people who join the business because they have the vision. Okay? I use this phrase of Austin Watson. We don't see television, we tell a vision. Okay? Why I say that? Because the person who are watching you every day on Instagram nowadays is like a TV. Everyone is watching Instagram. Most likely more than TV. So the people will join you first with you, then with the company. This is a very important detail. The people will join with you first because the person you are, the person you show who you are on the stories, your value, the value you provide on the social media will make the people join you. They don't care, because imagine the company, the academy, it's a lot of people in it. It can be joined with me, with Hamza, with Martin, with Miguel, with any one of our leaders. But the people will decide who has the vision most likely equal to theirs. So you need to be as transparent as you can and show your true self. Okay? And if you combine a lot of personal development with good value on social media, you will become a fucking ass recruiter, because the people will see that you know where you are, and better than that, they will see where you're going. But don't get me wrong, all of these things you need to do every day with a good consistency. We need to be resilient. You cannot have a lot of failures on doing this, but because you need to understand, every one of you, I bet 100% sure that you don't forget to wash your teeth because it's a habit. You don't forget to take a shower because it's a habit. You feel bad if you don't take a shower. You feel bad if you don't take your breakfast because it's an habit. Okay? So what you need to understand is you will start doing this, but at the beginning it will be hard because it isn't a habit and you'll forget a lot. 2 key points for this: organization, like an agenda, physical agenda or Google Calendar, or either you just need to make like a 30-day game plan to implement new habits. Okay, you need to make that game plan, and after 30 days, I guarantee you that will become an automatic thing. I don't think about posting stories. I post stories automatically. The problem is I need to hold myself to don't put a lot of stories, because if it's too much, it's bad. You need to find like a balance between 10, maximum 15, okay? Because it gets tired clicking and seeing a lot of stories, okay? You need to have a balance. And a tip for you guys, if you want to launch something like an initiation class with spots for the people, feel like 10 spots for class with Liam. You can stop putting stories like 2 to 3 days, like if you disappeared of the social media, and then the Insta, when you came back, it will pump up your algorithm. So you will appear, your circle of stories, it will appear first, then the other people. For lunch, something, it's good, like disappearing 2 or 3 days without putting nothing, and then bam, because the people will like, oh, we have stopped putting things. What's happened? What's going on? And then, boom. Launching some. Sorry, Martin was calling me. Can you hear me?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, sorry, Martin was calling me. So you can do that trick also, and then you can tell me what the result was, because I found it very, very good. So the only thing you need to understand, with that being said, is like, for me, major key, like no brain, personal development. How much can you develop yourself daily? How much? Don't tell me if you are all in this. If you are all in this business, don't tell me you are reading 30 minutes a day. That's amateur shit. You need to read at least 1 hour a day. Minimum 1 hour a day. But read something that you found that is missing in your business. If you want to be a better leader, go read books about leadership. Want to be a good closer? Go read books about being a closer. Want to know how to? One of the best books I bought until today was How to Make Friends and Influence People, but in the digital age, a new version. The other is very famous, the normal one, How to Influence Friends, how to influence people and make friends. But now it's a new one. It's not properly new, but I found it, so it's new for me. In the digital age, where we are, digital age. So we need that a lot. We need to understand how the mass of the people works in the social media, because most of your business is made on social media, right? So I could give you tips how to launch, how to close, but I think you need more to develop yourself. I think it's the key point. Understand, you can go to a lot of formations, classes about different topics, but the inner work needs to be done daily. The moment you stop boring yourself is the moment you die. If you sometimes watch me and you feel, whoa, Rodrigo from this time to this time, it's very different. The way he speaks, the way he thinks, the way he acts, it's all due to personal development. Okay, I can say it anytime, a lot of times, because it was a major key for me. Because it's like sometimes you have this invisible wall who can't make you go further. You don't know why. So we have 4 stages of network marketing. 4 stages. Boom. Hamza now hit the rank Platinum 600. He's excited. Life is good. New passive income every week. Right? But after a month, whoa, stop enrolling people. It's getting difficult. The people are not committed. They are not accounted. What I do? You get frustrated. Oh man, it's getting bad. I don't know what to do. I have tried everything. you get frustrated. It's the second stage. You get in the negative state. Oh, maybe I should quit. Maybe I should focus more on trading. This isn't for me. And then the fourth stage is the search. When you search for something, it could be mentorship, it could be a book, it could be anything that will make you progress. When you go search the thing that is missing, it's the best step you can be in the fourth stage. It's the best stage. It's the fourth one because that's where the growth happens. Okay? If your business isn't hurting you, then you aren't in the right spot. If your business is costing you hours of sleep, there you aren't in the best spot. Okay? You need to understand that once you get to the invisible wall, you need to go searching. Because something inside you, it's not, how I can say that, there is a door in your brain that is locked. You need to unlock it. Because, write this cap, you cannot see past the things you don't understand. You cannot see past the things you don't understand. Also, you can't understand, or you can't understand. Yeah, it could be that. It could be that. You can see past the things you don't understand. So it could be a minor problem in your business, but if you don't see it, you can't fix it. Sometimes someone outside comes and says, Hamza, it's just that is missing. And you couldn't see it because that person is more developed than you. Okay? So besides personal development, try to sometimes of the week or the day, open the game for yourself. Like get a whiteboard, it's the best thing. Get a whiteboard, a flip chart, and put out your ideas. Sometimes you have a lot of things inside, you don't put out, like it's a conversation to yourself, like have a journaling or a whiteboard to write those things. And sometimes you'll see that ideas start to popping up and you, whoa, it's that is missing. Because this business requires a lot self-talk. Talking with yourself requires a lot. It's good we work in team, yeah, it's amazing, but this business requires a lot of self-talk. Talk with yourself, put your ideas out, write it down, and evaluate what is missing in your business. Okay? So basically, that was I want to pass to you. I think a major key really is personal development for you guys. Really can look backwards and understand that you are a completely different person for 3 months ago, 2 months ago, 1 month ago. Remember, if you aren't growing, you are dying. Okay? So yeah, big bro.
Rodrigo, bro, thank you very much, bro. The value was amazing. Okay. The value was really crazy. Bro, we are only 5. The other guys I will put this thing on the groups. They can watch it. Fam, some fire on the chat for this guy, for this incredible information. Personally, me, the info that I get out of this is just crazy. So, bro, really grateful. Thank you very much. Hope to have you on the next call. Okay.
Yeah.
Next call.
The next call we will put like at least 10 people there. Okay. It could be next week. Just tell me the day and I'll do it.
Let's go, bro. Let's go for it. Let's go. Okay, bro. Have a good rest of good evening, and thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, appreciate you all. Ciao.